Welcome back to Dirt to Daytona, folks. Today we've got New Hampshire International Speedway. It's the only race we have in July. Things are moving along quite nicely. We did end up with a top 10 finish last race. We seem to be invisible on the track as we got run into and pushed around quite a bit. New Hampshire being just over a mile long short track. Longest of the short tracks, but it is a short track nevertheless. I intend on coming out here and reestablishing my dominance by winning at this short track race. I'm going to get out there, do a little bit of practice, and we'll see you at qualifying. We can run 29.4s pretty consistently. Hopefully we can do that on the qualifying lap. All right, here we go down the front stretch for the qualifying lap. On the brakes, try to get a nice posting around. Well, I got on the brakes actually a little too hard there, so weren't able to roll the corner, but that was a good drive off. Like to get around the 120s and just let it coast around before we get on the gas. If I can, which I just tried to do. I'm actually not sure how good of a lap this is going to be.
Alright, let's see where we play.
Wow. Okay. That wasn't a good lap at all. Oof. 12th place. 31 seconds, 29 seconds. Okay. All right, well, we got our work cut out for us. I didn't have a great qualifying lap. It's fine. We'll get there. No big deal.
Hello, I'm Alan Bestwick, and welcome to Loudon, New Hampshire. At a distance of just over a mile, this squared-off oval has seen some fantastic finishes in its history. Over 100,000 people attend each race, coming from nearby Boston, Providence, and all of New England to see the action at New Hampshire International Speedway.
All right, starting on the outside. Rather not do that, though.
There's the green flag. Car low.
Short shift. Get in the middle of two cars I don't want to be in the middle of. That's also a good thing.
Car low.
There we go. Able to bring it down just enough to get in front of Bush. And then we lose it and slide up the track. Perfect. Just trying to see if I can out-corner him, maybe. Nope, I just lost it there. All right.
Car low.
Not great there. We got the flames out the side this race. I always like that. Looks cool. It's fun. Junior gets out of shape a little bit.
Still there.
Gonna lose some spots. We haven't gained anything. As a matter of fact, we've lost spots too.
Car low. Car low.
Ah. I know I want to get down there, but
Car low. Clear
we'll get okay. We've got some space now. Got some space to work with. Just need to be very calm around this part. And then keep it inside when we drive off, which means I have to get on it a little later, which is fine.
Still there.
Well, we don't want to do that, but we ended up being okay.
Clear low.
That could have been very bad. Thankfully, the apron isn't death on this track. It can be, but at that point it wasn't, which was a big deal.
Clear high.
Little rubbing, little side rub, no big deal there either. Back to our qualifying position.
All clear.
Got to get a better run off of here than Schrader so we can get to his inside. Oh, he's running tight. There we go. He moved up now. Still not as great as we can run, but with what I'm trying to accomplish on the inside here, it's going to have to do.
Still there.
Oh, look at Kurt Busch there just deciding I'm going to stay hard on the inside. I don't want that number 151 car passing me on the inside, so we'll get to him on the outside here. That's what we'll do. Ah, I'm getting on it a little too early. It's definitely negatively impacting my drive off. Oh, we got Harvick. He found his speed again. There he is. Let him, think he's going to get the spot. We'll out-drive him.
All clear.
I was trying something and didn't work. Never mind.
Car low.
Oh, there he is again. Dang it. Little bump out of the way. It's all right. I'm trying to figure out some stuff here.
All clear.
And I'm not. That's the problem. I'm really not figuring it out. But we're not losing the pack at the same time, so I'm not super concerned about it.
Still there. All clear.
I thought I was going to get there. I did not. Oh, I think that's why. I think on this track it's like 92, maybe around. I was trying to bring it to 98.
That was a great lap.
Yeah, that was a great lap, actually. It was a very good lap.
Stay low. Still there.
I mean, I can kind of just feather the throttle, though, and stick with it here. One at a time, folks. We just pick them off one at a time.
Still there.
This is hopefully going to be the Kurt Busch
Clear
time.
high.
There we go. We're getting better. A lot better.
Still there.
Ooh, that wasn't good, though. Get down there. Don't want to lose that
Clear
inside.
high.
Don't want to lose the inside at all. All right. Fantastic, as we will continue to catch the group in front of us while leaving the cars behind us. Well, behind. That's the fun part. Yeah, now we're running the laps where we should be, which were would have been pole qualifying time, but it's okay because sometimes it's more fun to catch and drive past everyone anyway. Hey, we're not getting the popping anymore. Oh, that's not fun, though. That's sad. I like when the exhaust pops.
That was a great lap.
There we go. Thank you, exhaust. Thanks for hearing me out, 20-year-old game. Making me happy with having me hear the exhaust pop.
Still there.
We've caught up to Mark. Well, we've caught up to this whole group of four, but at the least we've gotten to Mark Martin.
All clear.
We've taken it from Mark Martin. Genseth riding on the inside. He doesn't want to be passed. I understand. Ooh, Sterling Marlin trying to come down. We're going to go ahead and push him up from that. I'm not even messing around this race.
You're all clear.
Not dealing with them. I don't like that when they do that crap. Come on. There we go.
Still there.
Top 5.
Stay low. Still there.
Ooh, Sterling was
clear.
really trying to push this, though. Not bothered by it. You can stay back there. Just don't run into me. All right, yeah, Stewart and Rudd up there. Quite a lead. Almost 2 seconds by Stewart. Probably do have 2 seconds on us by Rudd, but I think we have it in us to catch them. It's just going to take a while to get there. What do we have in the tank? 35 laps left in the tank. 150 lap race, only 10 laps in. We've made our way up here already. Really, only 10 laps in? That seems... I feel like we've been racing for more than 10 laps. Really? Oh, no, 14. I'm sorry. I thought that said 140 of 150 left. Oh. I misread the screen as I was trying to drive more than I was trying to look at it. All right. I do remember last time I raced here, I was playing a lot with the throttle to try to keep up speed going around the corner. I could... Yeah, that works. I almost want to go a little bit higher into the corner. Well, right now I'm going to try to pass Kenseth on the inside, but I almost want to go a little higher into the corner so when I fade down, I can get on the gas and not just get right on the apron, which means I can stay on the gas longer and have a faster exit. Yeah. I can do this somewhat. Well, that's not going to work the way I wanted it to. kind of did because I was able to get fully on it, but it didn't work exactly the way I wanted it to.
That was a great lap.
Well, apparently it did. Apparently that's exactly what I need to be doing. Okay. Well, now we know. Just the ability to, yeah, see, now my exit is 130 coming off. That's at least 5 miles an hour faster. That's great. Little low here. I bet we get a better lap this time than we had last time, potentially. Nope, but pretty close. And knowing I can be running 21.9 or 29.19 or 21.1 at all is pretty awesome. So it kind of answers that question. We've caught Rudd and Stewart, which is its own awesomeness.
Stay high. Still there.
No, we're going to cross him inside and get the run off and pass him. Boom. Not as fast, but still faster than the other laps we were running. We'll take it anytime. This isn't going to be as fast because I had him on my outside. There's two ways I can run this, but I do much rather run it. Ooh, hello, Stewart. Hello, Mr. Stewart. Tony. Racing each other down the front stretch. Savoy gets into the wall, loses his back end a little bit. He's going to lose his spot to Ricky Rudd. So he got a little out of shape there. Looks like just some aero body damage to the car, not even showing up. We are good to go. Time to gather it back up. Get back up to Stewart's bumper and start working him again. Oh, that one's going to be bad. That one wasn't good. Oh, well. Here we go. This should be a pretty good corner. I feel it. I really wish I should have been a little bit higher on the track for that, actually. I should be coming in up here, being about mid-corner or mid-track when I'm... So that way when I start to actually... Well, I didn't do it right that time. Basically, I want to get down to a little bit of a slower speed so I can just floor it out because we get a better run off when I do that. That's the whole purpose of why I'm saying this. But I need to get good at it because I kind of just figured it out. But you saw how it worked when I got around Rudd. We came in high, rolled the middle, and then we're able to come off low and have a lot of speed coming out. This isn't it. We're faster than Stewart. I'm just messing around trying to figure this whole thing out. Oh, I messed that up. I hit the brakes way late there. But we're going to get a really good run off. Actually. Oh, John Wood, you such and such a such and such in. You're going to prevent me from getting the pass done. I'm going to have to stay to the outside because, well, with so many laps left in the race, it does not matter. John Wood doesn't matter, and me getting to Tony Stewart and passing him right now doesn't actually matter either. I'd like to. Now we're dealing with some lap traffic, so I have to be smart about that as well. Probably why I've gotten so good at short tracks is because I used to be so bad at them. So I really focused on learning how to try to be more patient, try to make better decisions, know to wait. These are the things I need to do on the big tracks too. Like, it just needs to be the personality I have, and I just don't have that. Although I will say at Daytona, aside from the very first wreck where I hit Atwood, man, that was not on us. That race was not on us. We got run down on the apron, run up into the wall so many times. It was almost comical at one point, although frustrating. I was happy that we came out with a top 10. I was frustrated at the same time because we could have gotten a better position, but we lost the pack on the restart, and we never could catch him again. So We drove up through the pack really fast. And then, but the group of 9 cars was already so far out in front of everyone else, I couldn't do anything about it, which was unfortunate. What we got in the tank? 22 in the tank. We're going to go ahead and speed things up for our rest of our first run. We're in the lead and driving away from Tony Stewart right now. We'll be back on the mic with you when we are pitting for our first time. All right, we got one lap left in the tank. We're going to go ahead and pit this time around. Car got so tight when we were running through. I'm not even sure what on earth that was all about, but our drive off got extremely tight, and there was nothing I could do about it. So that sucked.
Slow down.
I don't know what this 45. Okay. I'm actually really surprised that that's what 5% aero damage looked like. I did not think that we had that much damage, and that might have been the reason why we got so tight off at the end there and everyone was just flying past us. But I made a wedge adjustment as well, hoping to help it. help us get through the corners. We're just going to have to see what happens. Oh, yeah. Feels a lot better right off the bat. We do have to be careful on exit not to be turning the car too hard, but it already feels way better than it did. Tires weren't that worn, so I'm not... It was definitely the damage. We have to be careful of that. Oh, look. Oh, that feels so much better. Yeah, we were just... That's why we lost the lead. We couldn't drive off. So even if I got in on it just fine, my drive off was so bad that we had to slow down way too much just to even get any kind of a drive off. And honestly, I think we were even doing laps in like the low 30s because of it. And it was weird because I didn't think, well, when we got to the pit, I saw there was actually quite a bit of front left damage. I didn't think that there was that much, but it was absolutely hindering the car, hindering us. And as you can tell, it is not anymore because we got it repaired. Now I can go back to trying to figure out that more middle line entry. Although I have to get around Elliott Sadler first. Get up to him. I don't know what happened to Tony Stewart. I mean, yeah, he's only 2 seconds back, but he was the leader when he went in. So I don't know if he got stalled out or if he had a bad pit stop or if Rudd had a better pit stop, got out, and he got stuck in a line. I don't know where his pit stall was or anything, so I can't tell you. Looks like a majority of the cars have finished cycling pit stops, though. So that part's good. We're not really driving away from Rudd, but we are driving, well, we were driving away from Stewart. Problem is, right now, what I'm dealing with, lap traffic, which is part of it, and that's okay.
Clear low.
There we go. Maybe those two cars will help bottle up Rudd. And I'm hoping that with this run, we're able to kind of get into a groove. That one was like a really good corner. Kind of what I'm trying to accomplish here. Hitting these corners this way. Getting it down into the mid-90s and then hitting... That's the reason why I want to be hot. This is going to ruin my race. We lost it. Now we got a black flag as well. I'll fill the gas up because this... But we got a black flag sliding in. We're about to be in last place potentially. Oh, that was bad. A lot of race left. But we'll be doing what we can. Figure it out. A lot of race left, folks. We'll be all right. We will be all right. We can drive back up to Rudd, get back on the lead lap ourselves. I think, unless we're 2 laps. Yeah, we're just 1 lap down. I saw him pass us. He's up beyond this pack, a little bit higher up, but we can get to him. I know we can. We can get our lap back the old-fashioned way. They're kind of off schedule now from us, so that's okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be interesting. And if we lose, that's why, because I got on the apron and slid into the pit stop. But, you know, so I take full responsibility for it if we lose. I just, it's unfortunate that that happened. Unfortunate that I ended up on the apron. I was trying to figure something out, and it didn't work. Plain and simple. Thankfully, and all I did was fill it up with gas. I didn't change the tires or do a full pit service, so we just had that extra 15 seconds for the black flag. It was like a full pit service, but it could have been like 2 had I done the service and then stayed for the black flag, so. Just got to keep the nose clean on the car. I really thought we were headed right for the post, so come on. Don't help me. Don't help me. Okay. All right. Ooh, all right.
Car high. Clear high.
Get it back together. Did that affect us? Well, not more than we were. How messed up is our front end, though? Because I felt real tight.
Stay low.
I didn't run into anybody. I should be at 1%.
Still there. All
3%.
clear.
Well, 3 isn't terrible, but I definitely feel it again. Car's tight again.
Yellow's out.
Oh, that's not good, though. Since we're a lap down, we'll go in for a full service.
Cars out.
Because now we got to figure it out anyway. No one else is going to pit. We'll just go in. We'll get service. We'll come back out. And, you know, it's going to be a bit of a strategy now to figure it out. But we'll work it out. I promise you that. This race has a lot of laps left, and we are not done.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
All right. Well, I'm not... I knew those cars were about to do what they were about to do, and I just didn't want to mess with it, so we got out of the way. 86 laps to go. People are going to spread out, and that's when we'll start picking them off. Unless I can get to the front real quick to get my lap back, which I pit, so I won't be. You know, it's going to put us off schedule, but it's not that big of a deal. The off schedule is really the only reason why I care about it. Is just it can give us our lap back at that point, and then if a caution comes out, we're good.
Still there.
But right now, well, there's plenty of spots we can get.
Car high.
Even if we don't win, there's a lot of positions we can take. But just got to wait for some of this stuff to kind of figure itself out. Got a lot of, I mean, everyone's fast, so we don't have to worry that much about it.
Still there.
We've got a lot of cars that are triple digit, blended in with the double and single digit cars.
Still there. Still there.
I just have to keep myself off that stupid apron.
Stay
That's
low.
what caused...
Still there.
That's what I did that caused this whole issue. Oh,
Still there.
and I get on the apron. It's okay this time because I was going way slow. I'll lose all those spots. All that work. That's good. Make sure that we didn't actually hurt our car. I don't think we did. We barely touched Burton. Yeah, we didn't hurt it. 1% is what you get when you have damage and you repair. They never fully repair the car, obviously. 10, 15 laps, this will all be cleared out, and we can start picking them off the right way. I tried, got in a little bit of trouble. I need to let things... Well, if I could get in front of this pack right here, that's a bunch of 3 wide, we might be in a better position. Just not sure I can.
Stay low. Still there.
Bonnie jumps down.
Still there.
It was Echo River next to us that brought out the caution, by the way. So,
Still there.
and he taps our back end. Good, perfect. That actually showed, so now we have damage on the rear end.
Stay low. Still there. Car high.
No, I'm here. I'm here and I'm being a little aggressive now because, well, I feel the need to be. I'm going to be careful with this because there's really nowhere for me to go, but I'm at least going to not give up that inside.
Still there. Clear high.
Oh, but you can ride on the apron just fine, Terry. Good, perfect, wonderful. This outside is not the answer. I don't know, maybe it is. I don't think it is, though.
Still there.
Just boost right back in here. There was nowhere to go. I'd love to be able to do this. Maybe I can. It's going to be real aggressive because I'm not going to hit the brakes until way late. Catch it. We're all right. Little side.
You're all clear.
Little side boop. Should be okay. We marked. No, we're fine.
Clear low.
It's a clean bounce off of them. All right, so this is a lot more cleared up, although still a little busy. It's manageable. At least I feel like it's manageable. 4 wide isn't manageable.
Still
2
there.
wide is. Sorry, Mr. Ryan Newman. Ah, he got way better drive off there. That sucks. Oh, and he decides to turn up in front of us. Well, that's what happens there, buddy. Honestly, nothing I could... Wow. Okay, that ended up being way more extensive than I thought. But we got a lot of damage on the front end, so guess what, folks? We'll be pitting again.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
And again, we're at the back, so everything we had worked on didn't do anything for us, and laps begin to dwindle down a bit. I mean, 72 seems like a lot, but we still have to get up to the front, pass everybody, and a few of the leaders pit under that caution. I believe they were leaders. Yeah, they were leaders because we pit after them. So, not great for us because that means we need to get in front of those cars as well for when the leaders do pit. I mean, hitting that apron was terrible. I mean, it might make for good content, but it's not what I wanted. I just wanted to come out, be in first place, stay in first place, dominate the race, and enjoy it. This is 100% my fault that we're in the position we're in. Now I'm just kind of waiting for stuff to sort out a little bit. Looks like it's pretty sorted right now. All the cars on the inside. People like Ryan Newman who are...
All clear.
I mean, that's crazy that he's right. Look, and then he faded way, way up the track. That was interesting.
Stay low. Still there.
Wow. Sadler got a way better run off than we did.
Still there.
We got a better one that time. Push him up.
Car high.
I'm very focused, so you're not going to get a ton of commentary out of me right now.
Car high.
I need to get through this area.
Car
I need to get through all of this.
All clear.
So just enjoy the sounds of NASCAR and me saying stuff every once in a great while.
Car low.
I got tight. I'm hoping I can do this. Oh, I did it. I did it.
Clear low. You're all clear.
Sort of.
Clear high. Car low.
Dang it. Sort of and sort of not. We still are going to lose that to Hermie. Shoot. I'm not going to risk that again. Just going to get back on the inside.
Still there.
Well, that's not where we want to be at all. Couple leaders pitting.
Still there. Clear low. Car high.
We're still tight.
Car low.
Even after getting repaired, we're still tight. I don't...
Clear low.
Or maybe it's me. I'm not watching the...
You're all
I'm not watching the speed at all, so it could be me. Some cars are pitting. Yep, we got more takers on pit road. That's weird.
Car low.
This is not the pit window.
All clear.
Pit window's around around 50 to go, so I'm a little confused by this. I mean, I'm not mad about it, that's for sure, but it is a little confusing. Because they still have to pit another time. Okay.
All clear.
It's like, Gordon's gonna pit.
Car is headed into
Yep.
the pit.
We'll take it. It's gonna get us back on the lead lap way faster.
Clear low.
And it also separated out the group, so driving is a lot easier. Oh, we got Elliott Sadler in the fence.
Still there. All clear.
Yeah, we are. Car doesn't feel right. I mean, granted, yeah, we damaged it and all that, but we got it repaired. It still doesn't feel right at all.
Car high. Clear high.
I'm figuring it out. Well, we're obviously good enough against the triple-digit cars anyway. Not that they're that much slower, but they are slower. So... best thing that could happen once everyone cycles through, obviously, is a caution, but not yet, because we are still a lap down. Some of those cars that are up there I believe, are ones that pit during the caution. So I don't think Stewart pit, though. I guess we'll find out as we continue to make our way up through this pack. Definitely thinned out with the caution or with people pitting. Oh, we are not. That wasn't good. That wasn't good at all. Well, I think also because I'm trying to run so low on the track, that's part of it. We're not arcing it in at all. Well, that car just completely locked up and shot us onto the apron. Appreciate that. Thank you, apron, for not ruining the rest of my day. Would have been no bueno. I mean, some of the people that are pitting that are technically a lap ahead of us were behind us, so we will pass them and get positions, but they were actually behind us anyway, physically. Kenseth about to be just behind us, not a lap down or anything. He'll just be behind us. These are the things, though, where I'm like, oh, now can a caution come out between now and 36 laps? Well, we have a lot of laps, though, so that's good.
The 8th car is headed into the pits.
Junior's pitting. That's nice. Just another good thing for us. See, we're in 13th, but we're in front of a lot of the cars that are, well, dag nabbit, Bush, would you just pit and leave me alone? See if I can hang it here. See, I'm not going to. I would run into the wall. All right. Stewart's pitting. It's a big deal for us. We've got to be getting close to not being a lap down. I don't know. I think that Marlin in front of us hasn't pit yet. I don't know who those two cars are. Well, one of those is a triple digit. Maybe both of them up there. So Marlin might be the last one. I'm not sure. But I'm in wide open space, so this gives me an opportunity to try to practice what I was trying to practice earlier. That worked out all right. We are catching Labonte and Newman, too. They're on the same lap as us. That's a big deal for us. We are, I think, catching Marlin now as well. Ricky Rudd back on pit road. I want to say he wasn't... I want to say he was just on pit road. Like, this isn't going to be for... Well, we'll find out in a second, but we'll see if it ends up for... Yeah, it is for position. All right, so he was one of the leaders. Wow, he was way up there. A little tight there. Well, loose, then tight. Rudd's about to just be coming off of pit road. And we are still a lap down. I won't. Whoop. We've caught Marlin, which is good. It also means we've been driving fairly well. Until that point right there. Next step is to time it right so that we can actually get around him on the inside. Which we're not going to. In fact, we're going to have a hard time getting around him on the outside. All right. We are definitely gaining a lot of seconds on Newman and Labonte, which is awesome. Because that just means that they are not... I mean, when they pit, they're going to be that much farther behind us. Although I think those might be some of the people who pit after us, so maybe not so good. But that also means we have a lot of laps that we could potentially catch them. Just pass them the old school way. I got 29 in the tank, and I'm thinking about a speed up here because we're going to try to pass Marlin, but aside from that, not much else going on. Matter of fact, let's get to him right here. Make the aggressive move in the corner.
Still there.
Hang on to it. Hang on to him on the outside. Drive off. Get in front of him. Are we still lapped out? No, see, he was. Okay, so we're on the lead lap now. So if a caution comes out, we are good to go there. But I don't want a caution to come out until there's less than 50 to go. I don't actually know how many laps are to go because I wasn't paying attention to it. 52. So if a caution came out in, say, 3 laps, I'd be happy. Or not happy, but I'd be okay with it. That's not going to be... All right, there we go. All right, we'll be back on the mic, as I said, when we're pitting for the last time.
laps out.
Oh my goodness, folks. That is the best possible scenario that ever could have happened in this race. The race gods have blessed us today, folks. We were in a spot where I was about to start looking at when we were going to pit.
Still there.
And a couple other people just pits. We're going in. Damaged car, Tony Stewart, vying for the championship against us. Not going to help him. We'll pit for the last time. Get back on track. And ride this bad boy out. Very excited about this. We're going to have 22 laps at the line.
There's green flag.
We can't jump to the inside yet. There we go.
Car
Oops.
high. Car high.
So we don't have a bunch of laps to wait to try to get up to the front. We need to push now.
Still there.
Out fresh stuff. Pile up there. Seeing if I can push it hard.
Still there.
Outbrake again unfortunately, like I used to drive every lap. Now I need to do that for a lot of this race. The remaining part of this race. Just force our way into spots that may not be there, but it's what we need to do. Need to definitely keep the nose clean, though, so I couldn't just run up through Echo River there.
Still there. All clear. Car high.
Oh, wow.
Clear high.
I can't tell you how nerve-wracking that is, but how satisfying it is when you get away from all the triple-digit cars, except for
Still there.
this one. All right.
20 to go. Still there. Clear high.
Oh, never mind. We didn't get away from all the triple-digit cars. Here's another one.
Still there.
2, 3, 4. I see a bunch up there still. I don't know how they ended up on the outside like that,
Car
but
high.
they're there. We're up into 7th, but the top 3 up there, that's going to be that's why we need to get around these cars as fast as possible to get up there.
You're all clear.
Yep, I don't care, Ward. Move. It's a clean hit. It's a clean bounce off side by side.
Still there. Clear high.
Yep, we're good. Up into 5th. It doesn't matter. These cars, I mean, if I want to win, I have to get all the way up there. That's the big deal. That's the big deal.
Still there.
How is Kurt Busch up there? Okay. I mean, he is fast, and he is fast on this track. I didn't see him being one of the top 3 right now because we passed him. Well, we know we can catch and pass him because we've done it. Same with Sterling Marlin. We did it to him too. 17 to go. Time to start tracking down these leaders. We had the fastest car on this track before I messed up. Got us on the apron, slid into pit road, and had to serve a black flag penalty. But we are tracking down the top 3 right now as we drive away from everybody else. We're being as aggressive as we can because we're not going to lose enough in the next 16 or so laps in tires that we're not going to be able to maintain a lead once we get there. I'm just doing whatever I can to get to them first, and then we'll deal with them. Definitely pushing myself hard to get into this corner as hard as possible, but still remain some form of a semblance of a good driver while doing it. We have gotten to Marlin. We're going to pass him right here. Looks like he got a little high going out of exiting the corner.
There. All clear.
There we go. Now we're in the top 3. This is big time so far, folks. 14 to go. We can kind of be a little more patient now, I suppose. We got Labonte just living on the outside there. And that's probably going to cost us unless... Nope, I couldn't do it. I was hoping I could time it right that we'd drop behind him. I might be able to do it here. No, I messed that one up too. But I am going to get to his inside now. And we did get a better run off the corner that time. We're going to push the gap here and take the lead away from a damaged Kurt Busch. And folks, for the first time since early in this race, we are back in the lead. We've got just 12 laps left. You don't have to lead them all. You just have to lead it when you cross that finish line. And here we are, hopefully, about to put some distance between us and Labonte as he gets a nice run off. It appears to be driving pretty well, actually. I'm hoping I can put down some heaters at the end of this race here. Tony Stewart, 41st place, it said, after he blows an engine or whatever he did. So, unfortunate for that team. Very fortunate for us. He will get some points for leading laps, but we're going to get points for leading laps and winning the race if we're able to finish this one off in such a fashion. I do have one lap traffic car up there, no big deal. I guarantee some cars still have to pit. We'll have to keep that in mind as the race nears a close for potential other cautions that could come out, because that's usually how they do come out, is someone coming off a pit road at the wrong time gets involved in something with the other cars. But as it stands right now, no action, so let's go ahead and speed things up until there's 2 to go. Just a little baby speed up going here. We'll be back with you, hopefully, as we have a big lead and are walking away to a victory here at New Hampshire. There we go. 2 laps to go. 7.5 second lead over second place. A little bit of news. Bobby Labonte showing up right behind us. It's because he was one of the cars that had to pit. I also think Kurt Busch pit, because now it's Sterling Marlin and Ricky Rudd in second and third place. Well, we have a big drop back to Kenny Schrader and Bobby Hamilton to round out your top 5. So, interesting turn of events there. We're just going to cruise the last couple corners of this track. We're going to bring home another short track victory as we continue our short track dominance in the final season of this series. It's been interesting when that's been the way of this season, but we'll take it. Certainly been competitive the entire time, and it's been a lot of fun. But there we go. Toyota Camry's got 2 wins, 1 top 10. Fantastic. Top 5, Tony Savoy, Sterling Marlin, Ricky Rudd, Rusty Wallace, and Jeff Gordon. Tony Savoy already in first place in the standings, widen the margin between first and second with a victory at New Hampshire. Savoy with 7 wins this season now leads Tony Stewart by 225 points. Getting 180 points there, and Tony Stewart only walking away with 42 points is a big reason why we have that big old 225 lead over him. As we enter the steaming hot month of August, we'll start everything off at our second and final road course of the series, Watkins Glen International. We were able to conquer Infineon Raceway. Can we do the same at Watkins Glen? Well, we'll find out in the next episode. Folks, I want to take a moment out to say thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. And until next time, and of course, as always, you take care.